Why, the friendship games, of course. You competed in the games, did you not, Shining Armor? And do you happen to recall who won? We always win. It doesn't matter whether or not Crystal Prep wins or loses. The important thing is we are expected to win because Crystal Prep has a reputation. And it is that reputation, my reputation, that is responsible for everything we have here. I must apologize for the curiosity of my prized student. I'd like to thank Principal Celestia for her unconventional welcome. It has been 4 years since the last friendship games, but it feels as though nothing has changed. Canterlot High continues to pick its competitors in a popularity contest, and Crystal Prep continues to field its top 12 students. It is a comfort to know that, even after so many years of losses, your school remains committed to its ideals, however misguided they may be. I wish you all the best of luck, regardless of the inevitable outcome. Was this your strategy all along? To force us into accepting you as equals? I think not. I've seen what your device can do, Twilight. Containing magical energy is fine, but have you considered releasing it? But you would like to. And since our opponents have used it to stay competitive, I see no reason why we cannot use it to do the same. Unless, of course, you have no interest in Everton. But honestly, I think there's more knowledge in that little device than you could ever learn at any independent study program.
Ah, it seems you are special too. That name rings familiar. You remind me of him. It means you are not whole. You are incomplete. Allow me to test your strength. Impressive. This will be enjoyable. It is beyond your comprehension for now. Until we meet again. I am but a mere shell. Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat. Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen. You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come. The time has arrived. Look to the skies. There hangs the heart of all hearts, Kingdom Hearts, shining down on us at last. See the countless hearts that we have gathered, hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss. There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My friends, remember why we have organized, all the things we hope to achieve. The strength of the human heart is vast. Soon, though, we will have gained power over it. Never again will it have power over us. Put your mind at ease. Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. He's the connection. He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives, just as he is the reason I place Shion among our numbers. And if you want her to stay that way, I must insist you get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours. You have arrived. I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe Maybe I'm all there ever was. My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name? The Keyblade, a truly marvelous weapon, were it only in more capable hands. What a shame. And here, I thought we could be friends. How long has it been since I abandoned that name? I know nothing of any Kyrie. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king. Yes, Kingdom Hearts. Rejoice and feast on these hearts we offer. Shine your pale light on this empty realm. Share your power with all nobodies. I was wondering who would dare interfere with my Kingdom Hearts. And look, here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise, you look pathetic. Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared. All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it, consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you. Oh, my Kingdom Hearts, ruined. Now, I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts. Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness? Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We, who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice. Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow. No matter what misery befalls the world, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist. Hear me, Kingdom Hearts. It seems we must begin anew. But know this. I will give you as many hearts as it takes. Mark my words. You can no more be complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete. The power to erase the fools that hinder us. Hearts scarred by envy. That fool Ansem said that the heart's true nature was beyond his understanding. But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power. So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to make sure and remember that. I need more rage. I need more hearts. Unfortunately, I don't. Heroes from the realm of light, I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal. No more eternal than that radiance of yours. Curse. person. Keyblade.
Remember? Oh, I wouldn't do that. Remembering's dangerous. I find the past such a worrying, anxious place. The past tense, I suppose you'd call it. Memory's so treacherous. One moment you're lost in a carnival of delights with poignant childhood aromas, the flashing neon of puberty, all that sentimental candy floss. The next, it leads you somewhere you don't want to go. Somewhere dark and cold, filled with damp, ambiguous shapes of things you'd hoped were forgotten. Memories can be vile, repulsive little brutes. Like children, I suppose. But can we live without them? Memories are what our reason is based upon. If we can't face them, we deny reason itself. Although, why not? We aren't contractually tied down to rationality. There is no sanity clause. So when you find yourself locked onto an unpleasant train of thought, heading for the places in your past where the screaming is unbearable, remember there's always madness. Madness is the emergency exit. You can just step outside and close the door on all those dreadful things that happened. You can lock them away. Forever. So, I see you received the free ticket I sent you. I'm glad. I did so want you to be here. You see, it doesn't matter if you catch me and send me back to the asylum. Gordon's been driven mad. I've proved my point. I've demonstrated there's no difference between me and everyone else. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day. You had a bad day once, am I right? I know I am. I can tell. You had a bad day, and everything changed. Why else would you dress like a flying rat? You had a bad day, and it drove you as crazy as everybody else. Only you won't admit it. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. God, you make me want to puke! I mean, what is it with you? What made you what you are? Girlfriend killed by the mob, maybe? Brother carved up by some mugger? Something like that, I bet. Something like that. Something like that happened to me, you know. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. But my point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. I admit it. Why can't you? I mean, you're not unintelligent. You must see the reality of the situation. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Do you know what triggered the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed its war debt creditors. Telegraph poles! It's all a joke. Everything anybody ever valued or struggled for. It's all a demented, monstrous gag. So why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?